Today I'm going to show you how to attach a permanent image into the HYPERSTEEL page header in Advance Steel 2020. Sometimes when an image is inserted into a title block, it has to be kept in the folder. Now, if that link is broken in the title block, you're going to see a file location text. So today we're going to learn how to prevent this restriction and use the paste-spec command. Now I already have a HYPERSTEEL page header, aka title block, open. The first thing you want to do is you want to open your image in Paint. So once that image is opened in Paint, you want to use the Control plus the letter A to select the image. Now an indicator of this happening is you're going to get a little hidden mark around the edges of the selection. So it's like a selection tool. Use the Control plus C copy tool. Now you want to go to your prototypes, aka title blocks, and we're going to embed this image into the HYPERSTEEL page header. So here we have an Advanced Steel detail prototype, and it's a single and it's on an ANSI D sheet. So in order to get that image into the HYPERSTEEL page header, aka title block, we're going to type paste-spec into the command line. Now the paste special dialog box will be displayed. So what you want to do is you want to highlight the paintbrush picture text and select OK. So the next thing we want to do is we want to insert that image. It's going to come in pretty large. So you're going to have to play around with it to size the image. So I'm just going to use a reference point there. And as you can see, it's very large. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to scale this image, and this is where I always have some problems scaling. So it might take some time. You're going to have to repeat, repeat till you get that scale command going. Just to save time, I'm speeding this up until I do get the scale going to what I want. So once that's done, you're going to place the image where you want it in your title block. So let's try scaling from a snap endpoint. So now I want to move it. Okay, not by grips, I'll just use an AutoCAD move command. There we have it. And again, I can place that text and size that text, which is coming from an AutoCAD drawing. So as well as AutoCAD text, you can embed an image. Close the block editor, save the changes to the HYPERSTEEL page header. Now we have to sync our changes. What's the text color? As we type at sync, we're going to select the block, HYPERSTEEL page header, that's a block. And we're going to select yes that we want to complete the sync. So you can see in the command line at sync is complete, and now we can just change our revision table to match our changes in our HYPERSTEEL page header. Next, we'll make a small change to the HYPERSTEEL page frame. So we'll select the HYPERSTEEL page frame, which is a block. And from the contextual menu, we'll select Block Editor. Now we're in the Block Editor. I'm just going to select the elements that compile the frame. And you can see that it's on the frame layer. The elements are on the frame layer. Just going to change out the color quick. So just expand the flyout and I will choose blue. Once that's done, we'll close the block editor. Save the changes to the HYPERSTEEL page header. And there you have it, a simple customization to the HYPERSTEEL page header and frame in Advance Steel 2020.